Greetings everyone. Let's start with today's topic, microeconomics. The topics we are going to cover today are concept of production, function, factors, features, short run and long run. Concept of production function. The production function relates the maximum amount of output that can be obtained from a given number of inputs. In economics, a production function relates physical output of a production process to physical inputs or factors of production. It is a mathematical function that relates the maximum amount of output that can be obtained from a given number of inputs, generally capital and labor. The production function therefore describes a boundary or frontier representing the limit of output attainable from each possible combination of inputs. When firms are deciding how much to produce, they typically find at a high level of production, their marginal costs begin increasing. This is also known as diminishing returns to scale. Increasing the quantity of input creates a less than proportional increase in the quantity of output. Factors of production function. Production function has physical capital, labor, raw material, and technology, which impacts it, which further impacts the output. Following are the main features of production function. First one, substitutability. The factors of production or inputs are substitutes of one another, which make it possible to vary the total output by changing the quantity of one or a few inputs, while the quantities of all other inputs are held constant. It is the substitutability of the factors of production that gives rise to the law of variable proportions. Second one is complementarity. The factors of production are also complementary to one another. That is, the two or more inputs are to be used together as nothing will be produced if the quantity of either of the input used in the production process is zero. Third one, specificity. It reveals that the inputs are specific to the production of a particular product. Machines and equipment, specialized workers, and raw material are a few examples of the specificity of factors of production. The specificity may not be complete as factors may be used for production of other commodities too. This reveals that in the production process, none of the factors can be ignored, and in some cases, ignorance to even the slightest extent is not possible if the factors are perfectly specific. Production function consists of short-run production function and long-run production function. In short-run production function, at what rate the output of a good changes when only one input is varied and other inputs used in the production of that good are kept fixed. The resulting behavior of output is termed as returns to a factor. The long-run production function is at what rate of output of a good changes when all the inputs used in the production of that good are changed simultaneously and in the same proportion. The resulting behavior of output is termed as returns to scale. In short-run production function, there is return to a factor, one factor variable, short-run analysis, and law of variable proportions, whereas in long-run production function, it is return to scale, all factors are variables, long-run analysis, and law of return to scale.